Hey guys, Sublord here, back in with another action figure review. Today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Zabu Build-A-Figure Wave Red Widow from the Vintogod, the Russian Avengers. For those of you not in the know, this is of course brought to us by fine folks over at Hasbro. And no, your eyes do not deceive you. This is in fact a Marvel Legends and not a G.I. Joe Classified Series figure, because I've seen a lot of people using this figure with their G.I. Joes. Particularly with Cobra and whatnot. That said, she does kind of look like one of the Cobra ninjas, doesn't she? With a very exaggerated cape, we'll say. Very flamboyant cape. It's got a lot going on there. Either way, as far as accessories go, why don't we cut right to the chase and get into the meat and taters of this review and take a look-see at those. She's got this crazy spear weapon. It's got two blades on it. Almost could use it as a propeller. She holds it okay. And then she's got a left grip hand. She's got a fist on that side right now. And then for the right, she has this open hand, but mine is weird in the sense that it didn't come out the mold quite right. The disc hinge, as you can see, is more of a clip, and it just kind of clips into her hand there, as opposed to actually functioning as a joint, which is the first time that has ever happened. I mean, I guess you can do that, so I don't know if this is intentional or what, but my good buddy Evil Villain is going to send me this hand to complete my figure, we'll say, because this is wackadoo, man. Never had that happen before, so yeah, very strange there. But that's all you get for accessories. No unmasked, unhelmeted, whatever you want to call it, head or anything like that. But you can actually take this head off, pop off the cape, which I'm not sure if this is the same cape Lilith is gonna have. I don't think it is, because it's got like this extra layer here. I don't think Lilith's has. It does have the popped collar, but I don't think it's quite the same. Very much looking forward to that figure, by the way. But here's the Red Widow without the cape. She looks good without the cape. You could leave her without it, I think. But as far as her articulation goes, she does have the disc hinge in the head. She can look up and down, a little bit of tilt and rotation. She is just a red figure. There's not much to talk about here. She does have this belt, which you could store something in. There's nothing to store. She does have these straps on her hips as well. Again, nothing to really go in there. But she does have shoulders that go up about this far. Back down, they do rotate. She does have a bicep swivel with a double elbow. That works okay. So with the wrist with a hinge. Kind of limited. Kind of gonna push it a little bit, but there you go. She does have a diaphragm joint, but it is kind of loose in neutral here. See, it just kind of teeters side to side, not so much front to back. Front, she's got a little bit of lean. Back, she's got a little bit of lean. Hips will kick out. Almost perfect splits. Again, no drop down. She's getting pretty good range there. Kick forward, decent. Back a little bit too, even though she's got some badonkadonk going on there. She's got a thigh cut, double knee, which actually on mine, the top knee on this side, or no, it was the bottom knee, a little bit of flash on it, so I had to chip that off. And then same with the foot, but she's got the forward and back of the foot with the rocker. So yeah, she's alright. She's not the best figure in the wave. Arguably, some could say probably the weakest. Her and Icarus are definitely not the strong figures in this wave, but if you're working on a winter guard, you definitely need to pick her up. Putting her cape on behind camera. If you can't tell. But I will say, I think we need some updates like Crimson Dynamo. He should have been in that Iron Man Retro Wave. Instead, they gave us that modern armor that makes no sense in that Iron Man Retro Wave. That kind of annoyed me a little bit. And then we do need an updated Red Guardian, because the old one looks like a freaking Looney Tunes after a bomb went off. But that is Red Widow in a nutshell. She's alright. You know, again, not the winner of the wave. I think the best female figure this wave is Wolfsbane. I don't think anyone's going to argue that. But this is a fun figure. I could see people army building it and putting it with their G.I. Joes, and maybe that'll help her sell. You know, some of these female characters, they're a hard sell, depending on who it is. So, with that being said, it's time now that we move right along and take a look at some size comparisons. First up, here's good old Red Widow alongside the other, we'll call them Avengers characters that you will need from this wave to complete the Zabu Build-A-Figure. You have the massive Black Winter Thor and Icarus from Eternals. Again, as I mentioned in the Icarus review from yesterday, such variety in this Zabu Build-A-Figure wave. I like it. Getting these two out of the way, though. It's time to bring in our two regulars, the Mythic Legion's Brother Mandibulas. And the infamous 11 Spawn, who, as usual, towers over everyone, but to Red Widow's credit, she could be a part-time card-carrying member of the Men in Red and Black Club. She does have a little bit of black, as well as all the red going on there. So, with that being said, it's time now that we wrap things up with some final thoughts. Overall, and aside from the fact that I got an effed up open hand with my particular figure, again, shout out to my good buddy Evil Villain for helping me get one that's not effed up, I have to say that good old Red Widow here is quite a fun figure. Even if you're not into Marvel per se, you could definitely stick her with your G.I. Joe Classified Series figures. I mean, seriously, she looks like a version of Jinx or a female Red Cobra Ninja. Let's not kid ourselves. That said, I look forward to putting her with the rest of my Winter Guard, but hope that the fine folks over at Hasbro update Red Guardian, because he looks like a Looney Tune after they got blown to smithereens with a overly exaggerated, comical stick of dynamite, we'll say. So, with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed this review, and until next time, I'll catch you guys later.